Assalamu alaikum. So what breaks wudu? Because it's important. Scholars that agree that anything that exits the private parts, the front or back passage, this invalidates the wudu. So whether a person urinates, defecates, or discharge comes out, such as madi or wadi, or any discharge that comes out from his passing wind invalidates the wudu. The Prophet ﷺ said that Allah does not accept the prayer of any of you if it invalidates his wudu until he performs his wudu again. So this is one of the things that is agreed upon. Number 2, any form of loss of consciousness, either due to intoxication, fainting, sleep, or insanity. So the loss of reason or consciousness, this invalidates the wudu. The Prophet ﷺ used to order the companions not to take off their socks when they're traveling for 3 days and 3 nights unless they fall into major ritual impurity status, unless they have janaba. If they need to renew the wudu, they need to take their socks off rather than perform wudu and wipe over them. Another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said that the eye is the knot that ties the anus, meaning if the eye is closed and the person falls unconscious and asleep, the knot of anus opens and the possibility of wind is there. The exception of sleep is that if a person's sleep is something that is not considered to be deep sleep, so if the person dozes and does not wake and is aware of the environment, he takes a very power nap but he's in a trance, he is half asleep, half awake. Scholars say this is something that does not invalidate the wudu. The hadith of Anas bin Malik after Maghrib prayer, remember that the companions used to work before dawn to Isha prayer. So when the Maghrib sunset comes, they are so tired, so they're waiting in the masjid for Isha prayer. They would doze for a bit and they would stand up for Isha prayer without renewing their wudu. Number 3, to touch a private part of a human private part without a barrier, due to the hadith of Basra bin Safwan that the Prophet ﷺ said whoever touches his private part must perform wudu. Habiba, our mother, said the Prophet ﷺ said whoever touches his private part must perform wudu. The word private part includes male and female genital and front and back passages as well, whilst touching the testicles or buttocks would not be included in breaking the wudu. There's another hadith about touching your private part and it said that it's part of you and it's part of your limbs. Number 4, eating camel's meat, and this is only found in the Hanbali school of thought. The authentic opinion is that it does invalidate the wudu. The Prophet ﷺ said in Sahih Muslim, was asked about eating mutton meat. The Prophet said, if you wish. The Prophet was then asked regarding camel meat and he said, yes, you should perform wudu as it breaks wudu. Certainty is not affected by doubt. Doubt has no impact on the validity of the wudu. If I'm certain, then perform wudu. If you're unsure, then the wudu is fine and do not need to renew it. From the hadith of the Prophet, when a man came to the Prophet and he said, "O Prophet of Allah, I have this problem. I keep on thinking and feeling that I've passed wind, so I don't know what to do." Some of us feel a pop, and the Prophet said, "Do not leave your prayer," which means do not perform wudu until you hear a sound or you find a smell, which is certainty. So I'll leave you here. Fi amanillah wa sallallahu wa baraka ala nabina Muhammad. Astaghfirullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.